Good morning. My name is Brad Ryberg. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the QAR strategy, the question, answer, response strategy that you can use in your classroom. The idea behind it is that for every question you might find on a test or common assessment, you can categorize it into 4 different groups. There are the right there questions where you find it right in the text. There's the think and search question where you may have to kind of look around in the text a little bit in a couple different spots and then form your answer. Those are the questions that can fall under the heading in the book. And then the questions that you might find where they're in your head would be the author and me questions, where you are taking information the author's given you, combining it with things that you know, your prior knowledge. And then the final questions are those that are the on your own question. Those are questions that you are coming up with the answers on your own, not basing it on what the author has said at all. But it's strictly just what's in your mind. Now, according to understanding and applying the QAR strategy to improve test scores, the QAR process, it was hoped, would allow the students to explain why a reading comprehension question they were asked belonged in a subgroup and thereby successfully correctly respond to it. So again, the idea is that if they can kind of categorize the question, find out where it belongs, that might help them to strategize to get to the answer. Teachers should use this strategy because it gives students a plan to tackle comprehension questions. Taffy, Raphael, and Catherine All, and many of you should recognize that name, our beloved Catherine All, says that teachers should use QAR to guide all students to higher levels of literacy. If All, who we have grown to love through this class, gives her stamp of approval, shouldn't we try it? I think so. So what I have today, another benefit actually before we get started on the demonstration part of it, another benefit of QAR, according to Buryn in 2014, is that it can provide a common language across the curriculum for teachers and subgroups of students focused on meaningful text comprehension. So this doesn't have to be used just in a reading class. It can be used in a science class, a social studies class, math class, possibly. So, but by using this common language across the curriculum, that could, again, strengthen using this strategy. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can have some modifications. So what I have done is I have made a little, get right here. So this one is my right there questions. This is my think and search questions. Here is author and me question and on my own. So what this is this is basically a way, if you give all your students one of these, they can then, you give them a question, they can mark their answer. So for instance, if they thought it was a right there question, they would just mark that with, I'm using a chip clip that I happen to find in my house. You could also use clothespins, anything to mark it. This is a great way for them to be able to share out their answer quickly to you, and you can track and see how the kids are doing with this concept of the QAR strategy. Now, for those students maybe that are younger or non-English speaking students, you can make it like pictures. So I would use this in my classroom. So again, this would be the right there questions. This would be the think and search question. This one right here would be the author and me question. And this is on my own. Both of these are available on my Etsy page, so you can click and order them. Just kidding, I don't have an Etsy page. Anyway, but let's do some practicing. So go ahead and pause your video right now. I used an envelope. You could use some construction paper and make yourself one of these, whether you want to do it the one with the words or the picture one. And then I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, so hopefully you got a chance to make your own one of these, and so that you'll be able to practice this with me. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one with the pictures. So first question that I want to give you. Now, hopefully you're participating at home. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. So the first question is, when have you felt proud? So take a look at your choices here and decide which one of those. We're not answering this question right now. All we're doing is we're figuring out where the question would go. So let's take a look. All right, go ahead and show me your answer. Nice job. That's right. It's the on your own question. So I've marked just my individual person right there. Looks just like me, doesn't it? Okay, let's look at another question. The next question is, what are the important ideas in this text? What are the important ideas in this text? So take a look at yours. Decide which one that goes with best. All right, show me your answer. Okay, good. All right. And so look, does yours match this? Remember, this is the think and search. You've got to look at several different places to find the answer for this one, because it's not asking you just one specific answer. All right, let's take a look at another one. Let's see here. What does this person do for a living? So maybe talking about a character in the story. What does this person do for a living? Go ahead and mark your answer. All right, go ahead and show me your answer. Okay, nice job. A little bit like the guy on Blue's Clues. This is kind of weird. Anyway, so here we go. Right here, it's the right there question, and hopefully you got that one right. Let's do one or two more. If you could interview the author, what would you ask? If you could interview the author, what would you ask? You ready? Okay, here we go. Show me your answer. Nice work. It is the author and me. That's correct. It is the author and me. Let's do one last one, and then we will call it good. I think you guys are getting the hang of this, and I hope you find some value in this and can maybe use this in your classroom. So for the last one, let's see. I've thought about this one a lot. What do you think it would be like to fly a plane? Okay. Show me your answer. Nice work. All right. Here we go. On my own. Because again, that is coming up. Your answer is coming up with ideas you have in your own head. So I hope you enjoyed this activity. I have linked all the articles and also the list of questions that I found online for you to use in your classroom. So it makes it an easy tool. It's all done for you. So pretty cool. Again, pretty easy to make these. You could copy them on the copy machine, maybe on cardstock, something like that, to make them a little bit stronger, laminate them so you can use them year after year. Thank you very much for your time. Take care.